One mention before we go into those predictions that I want us to make. So Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford fought while we were away.
Let me first share something about Saul Canelo Alvarez, Mark, before we go into the fight. In 2009, I went to South Africa for the Confederations Cup. So we were in Rustenburg, and there was this very beautiful lady, very beautiful Mexican woman, drop dead gorgeous, and all the journalists were in awe. They were smitten. So typically, some of us who had nothing to lose, we go and we asked her for a photo opportunity. I still have those photos, and all the other guys, my Ugandan friends came and joined in. And then eventually, when we left for the, because she was a journalist, she was doing work for Mexican TV, television. I saw her tag and I saw the name, Marisol Gonzalez. So I just go on Google, obviously, to see who this lady is.
The Marisol.
Marisol Gonzalez. She was the former Miss Mexico.
Yes.
And at the time, she was the girlfriend of Saul Canelo Alvarez.
She was dating Saul.
Yeah, so... of course, eventually, I think Saul Canelo found someone better. I wonder how
possible, how it was
Saul Gonzalez. Well, Saul Canelo is an all-time great, a Hall of Famer in boxing. The guy has amassed a wonderful record.
Yeah,
and I thought
4 now.
I thought he was
4. Yeah?
I thought now he's lost 4 after. Now this was his third defeat. This was his third defeat.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was his third defeat because his record was, I think, 62-1. This was his third defeat.
One of those losses has been to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that was his first defeat.
Floyd Mayweather.
23 years.
He's fought some greats.
And then, Saul has fought everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
And for me,
the guy beat Miguel Cotto. I remember.
For me, greatness is not just in maintaining the awe, and that's something which Mayweather prides himself in. But I know that Mayweather, this discussion is for another day. There's some fights which he opted not to pick. Mayweather was very smart, by the way. Great as a fighter he was, he picked fights when he felt it was the right time for him. But Saul fought everyone. Saul fought Dimitri Bivol. He had no chance against Bivol. Bivol is a big guy. He beat him into a pulp, but that's the kind of heart Saul had taking up that fight. And that's why I actually thought that Terence Crawford was taking a risk.
Because he was a smaller man. Canelo has actually fought at light heavyweight.
Yes, at light heavyweight. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, yeah. So
now,
Terence Crawford was a smaller man. And
this discussion, Mark, we shall have it again here. Where is Terence's record? Where is Terence's place in the history of boxing? Because Terence Crawford, up until he fought Errol Spencer Jr., people had disregarded the kind of record he had because they said he was beating nobodies. Terence Bad Crawford has now beaten Errol Spence. He beat him into a pulp in 7 rounds. He had him on the floor thrice. It was a fight of 2 unbeaten fighters then to unify the belts. Terence Crawford has now unified 3 divisions.
The first man to do
so.
Undisputed.
Mark.
He's undisputed champion.
Let our viewers understand this, because it's one thing saying it, but just try to understand how someone unifies one division, then another puts division on the pounds, and then unifies another division, and then another. It's just unheard of. It's incredible. I mean, there are many.
We've had great boxers over the history of this sport.
It's madness to unify 3 divisions. It's for me. It's up there with all the records in sport, and Terence is up there with is the best of this era.
Right now, his pound for pound is number 1.
He's the best of this era,
and number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world.
And the man in which he dominated Canelo from start to finish.
Oh yeah, some of those exchanges, man. This guy was throwing 4 punches to 1.
4 punches to 1.
Yeah. 9th round when they stood in the center.
They stood in the center of that ring and traded blows with a bigger guy, and Canelo has power. Canelo has power. When Canelo fought. The British guy, American, he nearly decapitated him.
Yes.
He has power, but this guy stood with him and traded blows. And after the fight, Saul left the ring looking like, he had been stung by bees. And Terence Crawford was himself. So, I mean, that kid from Omaha, Nebraska, Terence, for me, is up there with the greatest.
And he does not want the limelight.
He doesn't want
to be the face of boxing.
But this guy,
he does not party.
And as you can see the pictures, this guy was in Uganda last year in November.
Yeah.
And not so many people know that Terence Crawford was in Uganda.
Was actually here.
He came in Kampala here, then he went to Guru on some charitable cause. But he was a nice guy. Not so many people know that this was, if you ask me for the top 10 greatest boxers of all time, I have Terence Crawford in there. He won't be as flashy, as outspoken as Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He won't be as
I'm not sure he makes by top 10. But
no, Marky does for me. Marky does.
We'll have a
A guy,
conversation.
Mark, he's unified 3 divisions.
3 divisions.
That's unprecedented. It may not happen in the next 100 years.
No, next week.
I have Bad in the top 10 boxers of all time.
We'll come
and among them, obviously, is Muhammad Ali. I have Manny Pacquiao in there. We'll have that discussion. Mark.
We'll have that discussion because I have my list in my head as well. Okay.
If you don't have Terence Crawford, then that list is null and void.
We'll see about that.